Yeah. We don't make excuses, we just get the money. Let's go. When you coming from the struggle, everybody hungry. Homie, this your time to shine, better make it count. Yeah. Especially if you say that you were trying to make it out. Ain't no second chance, boys, now or never.
Now or never.
No more second chance, boys, now or never.
Now or never.
Ain't no second chance, boys, now or never. If you stick right to the plan, you gon' shine forever.
Track surge, track surge, track surge, track surge, track surge.
Ain't gon' let her.
Alright, so this is episode 3, man. Like the day in the life of Brandon Cox with my little brother Michael, the middle boy. So, man, you know, for a long time it was always me and him and my mama, of course. Right now we share basketball and a lot of things, man, just coming up as kids. So, you know, we used to run around the house dressed as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day. But, yeah, man, tell me.
The middle son, the greatest son. But, no, yeah, it was always us boys. I know Mama wanted a girl, but she got stuck with 3 boys. And, yeah, man, we just was able to lean on each other a lot, able to follow some of the same paths growing up. We all went to the same schools, end up playing ball for the same coaches. And, you know, he just set an example for, you know, for me to get going into that field, and I follow right behind him, and it just, you know, we just kind of linked that way through our life.
Yeah, so, you know, it was always a challenge being raised by a single mom, and, you know, our mom, she always stayed busy. We got a younger brother by the name of Kyle, and, you know, Kyle, I don't know where Kyle is right now. Ain't gonna tell you.
He at work.
He at work right now, but, you know, we had some great family grooming, you know, as us as men, and not being able to be caught up in the system and, you know, being a statistic out here and being in jail and stuff like that. So we was fortunate to have great family, you know, and support. So, you know, it was a blessing of it all. You know, we had a lot of things that a lot of kids wish they had, you know, us coming up. You know, we have a great grandmother that's been in our corner for a long time. So, you know, she's, man, just everything. She's our rock. So, you know, his dad, you know, is, man, a great piece of my life. You know, me as a kid, you know, he spent a lot of time with me, you know, just being there for me, you know, as a father figure. So, you know, that was, you know, that's something that stands dead on my heart. Michael Head, you know, he'll be seeing this, but, you know, it's just a blessing, you know, for me to have my brother. And we lost someone this year, Robert Jenkins, you know, that's a brother to us. And, you know, it's right now, you know, it's Christmas, it's Thanksgiving. We're going into the Christmas season, and, you know, it's really tough. You know, also lost a grandfather figure and our grandfather Joel. So, you know, it's not the same this year because we don't have them here with us. And, you know, it's a lot happened this year in 2017. So, but it's a blessing to be able to be here and just share, you know, some time, you know, with my family and, you know, my little brother. So, you know, that's what it's all about. He was talking about basketball. Like, it's crazy. Like, how many times you get siblings play for the same coaches and then go to the same school? And he played for Mr. Key. No, he played for Marable. Marable and Key. So at Douglas, and, you know, y'all probably familiar with Frederick Douglass on the west side of Chicago. But, you know, I don't know. We just had some great times, you know, in our lives, man. And it's still happening. And we're fortunate to still have our grandparents and, you know, the support system that we had when we was coming up. So it's just a great thing, you know, to be able to talk about.
Yeah, just as we go into the holiday season, I just reminded, and this year alone just taught everybody, like, that's everybody that I know feel like this year has lost somebody they love, somebody that's close to them.
Right.
So I just want, as more perspective that I've gained this year, even more than before, just appreciate your family, appreciate your loved ones and your friends, and just, you know, make memories and impact people's lives. Like, that's all we got. Like that's all that ended up happening at the end. That's all we got to live for after that. It's just making memories with people that you connect with. And, you know, we just gonna keep on rocking on. Family is everything, friends are everything, and I just hope everybody continue to hold on to the ones they love, because that's what got us through, is family. So that's the biggest thing for me.
It's just totally tradition. And once again, Robert meant a lot. These guys, y'all was together from what, pre-K to
3 years old to 30, 31.
It's crazy. So, him not being here, man, it's tough. It's really tough.
Oh yeah, always representing. He always around.
Definitely in spirit. So again, like Mike said, you guys, you gotta hold on to your family. That's what's gonna get you through. That's what's gonna see you through. So, that's what it is. Hey, all right, man. But y'all enjoy this Thanksgiving, man. All right.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, daughter. So, this day is
Yeah, on 21st. I'm so excited.
a lot of things.
Yeah, I think I got like probably a month and some days left. A month and some
Too
days.
soon, man. You're getting too old. My God, you're getting too old.
I'm turning 21.
Right.
Turning 21.
So,
21.
she's turning 21. That's scary.
It's the big year for me. I've been waiting on this day since I was like 2.
So what you want to do?
I don't know. I wanted to go to Vegas, but then they had that massive shootout on the strip.
That's over.
Right. But still kind of iffy about that. So I might say just have a big birthday day. It's gonna be right after Christmas. Right and going into the new year. I think I just might have a big birthday bash.
And I got some people.
Yeah. Definitely.
I could make that happen, but that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Make it happen. That's what you want to do?
I don't know yet. I gotta finish planning some stuff.
Oh, well, I need to know so I can let these people know what you want to do for your birthday. I got to let them know ahead of time, so you got to let me know at least one time. At least maybe like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, high school?
School's going good. I would say having a full-time job and being a full-time student is very stressful. I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm
you missing
trying.
Chicago.
Yeah, definitely mixing the city. But I'm trying for the most part. I say I'm trying.
When you being in school, is it real boring?
Yep. Especially when you don't got no friends. It's real boring.
It's people in the school. You got making friends.
But I like people. I talk to people like that. I go to class, I go to work, and I man my business. That's all. Supposedly. No, I'm not sure yet. But but I don't know yet. I don't know. Supposedly. It's in the works.
You ain't gon' let up. We out here in the field. Nah, for real. You ain't gon' let up. You ain't gon' let up. We out here in the field. Nah, for real. You ain't gon' let up. Trapper set up, still won't let up. Get your wet up. Ooh. Pound of smoke, get you wet up. Fill your shirt with ketchup. Ooh. Got them fed up. Cinderella ended better. Ooh. Cheese checker, mozzarella, pockets fatter. Ooh. You ain't gon' let up.
Brandon been around this game a long. I introduced him to this game a long time ago. We used to play at Columbus Park. Columbus Park used to have the gym by the field house on Central and Van Druin. That's when we was hooping. I don't know why they moved into parking like that now. And I was always in his life, but his mom and his grandma, thank God for his grandmother, Ms. Cox. She raised, cause we was young, man. His mama was young, and she raised him. But I was always there. I was always there. But it was one time I had to go get him, and we was playing, in outside, you know, pickup games outside. At Columbus Park, and using a stroller. So I grabbed it because I wanted to play. I wasn't gonna, you know, if I got him, okay, he gonna go with me. So we went on over to the gym. Went over to the park, and everybody said, "Hey, Butch, blah blah blah, we hooping." And they said, "Oh, you got your son, you got Brandon." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna set him right here." And I say, "Y'all, if he cry, make sure that bottle back in his mouth." So we running up and down the court. It's funny because I'm down on the other end, we hooping. One of the defender guys right by him, they put the bottle in his mouth, and we kept on. To see it, that I went to Michelle Clark. I played at Michelle Clark, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Then I went to Austin Branch. I'll never forget this. Me and Dwayne Funches. He was the guy that come in behind me, and we used to cut class, but we was in school. We had perfect attendance in gym, in division. And all it is, one-on-one. I remember that my gym teacher named Miss Montgomery. I see her right today. She go to this church way out south. I see her today with my group. Yeah, seeing her and everything. And they didn't say nothing because we wasn't no trouble kids at the time. We was just hooping. So okay, so we did all that hoop, and then went through school. But back on Brandon, as he was always the biggest kid though, and I'm like, okay, this boy is a hoop, and he loved the game, but I always had a man for him to be one of them big boys on the block, but he had the West Coast game, and I couldn't understand that. You 6'9", 6'10", you want to shoot threes and handle the ball like me.
But it came from where it comes
it came from me.
I mean, that's what I was accustomed to seeing.
Handle the ball. Man, you 6'9". I'm like, now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to remember something that's going to make you laugh. Remember when we used to play over there at the Fuller Park? Because what we did was, years later, all the guys that played on the team, my coaches, used to get the gym at Fuller Park on the south side. On, I think it's
43rd in Princeton.
In Princeton, right. 43rd in Princeton. Yeah. And we used to hoop. And you know, a lot of guys get together. Now, no, everybody got Bengay and everything else, but we still trying to do it. So Brandon came, and he used to come with me all the time now. He started popping up too. So we hooping. And see, the guys used to tease me about Brandon because Brandon was always bigger than me. He said, "Butch, who was that, your bodyguard?" You know what I'm saying? I say, "Yeah, that's it." So we was on the opposing teams. So he coming down with the ball, and I'm trying to catch up with him, and he dunked on me. And the whole gym rose up. And then first thing he say, "Little man." I was like, oh my God. I was like, Lord. And they talked about me for so long. I got friends, we signified all the time. But everybody was cool. It was laid back, you know. And I thank God for Chuck Carter, and I thank God for Coach Piggy, because Chuck was a policeman. His regular job was a policeman. Actually, he used to guard Mayor Daley. And he was so into, because back then in Austin, we had guys like Eddie Hughes, Anthony Johnson. Them was the boys. Them was guys just before me. But they used to always come back and we hoop. And it was huge, boy. It was really, really huge. And I just say, Ed and Ant, we would talk, and we talk about when they was playing, because I was really like a student of the game, you know, because I loved the game so much. And then back then, that's when they had Dr. J. That was my man, Dr. J, because all always had big hands, but couldn't dunk. But I used to pick the ball up with one hand, and I was finger rolling like the Iceman. That was my man, Iceman too, you know. But it's fun to go to a school and graduate, know you played, which his mom was on the cheerleader team. That's how we met. And he came along, and he was always around them. He was always around them. But I just hear my guy friends tell me, "But we seen your son. He's with chili with his mama now." He was always around the cheerleaders. I'm like, well, Austin, we was Austin, believe that, because we was always there. And one thing about I say about my oldest son, that he's a good kid in his own way, and the things he do, and sit back and watch the things from afar to see what he doing, because you got guys his age doesn't think like he do right now, you know. And one thing about it, he always been shelled around love all the time. Love all the time, but the sports was always our thing. We played. But for him to sit back, watch him come up with these coat drives, these basketball games. I even got one of my shirts. One time I played the first game, even though it was almost over with at the time. I mean, I was going for the ball that rolled over. Only played one half. Y'all come get me, I'm done. Because I haven't been playing conditioning, and I know better. And I had to work positive in these neighborhoods right now, because there's so much killing. You can't even go to the park to play like we did, you know, because it's rough now, man. But I just watch, you know, and they say the fruit don't fall far from the tree. And that is so true, because I never was a trouble person. I never got in trouble like dealing with the laws and stuff like that. Never did that, because basketball kept me busy. And always a tournament, because when you hooping, the guys, they gonna call you and tell you to come. And and all that hooping right now, I'm paying for it now. I had to have 2 knee replacements. Right now I have to have it. But my goal is to get back on the court. I'm like Michael Jordan. Don't think because I'm over 50 and it's over. It's not over.
I know that. You get you for that.
I can't wait, because my guys are still get the gym, but I don't go because I'm temptation is make you want to play. And I know I ain't got no business out there right now.
Yeah,
but it's hard for me to go watch. I can't. And they always act. He tell me they always ask about me all the time.
Playing, man, the guys, they always like, where your dad at? So they ain't getting themselves together. He'll be back.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm gonna work my way, but I'm looking to have this surgery in April. But hopefully everything will go like I want. But one thing about it, I'm proud of him. You know, as growing to a man, he just got to continue and stay focused. Stay focused, because there's so much distractions out here, and it can make you discouraged, and people will make you discouraged. You know, but I never get in his way. I always stay back. But Pops always got his back. Now, true enough, I'm just glad that he surround himself, because he like me. Certain places I just ain't gonna go. You know, because it's so bad out here. But I just want to continue to do what he's been doing, and I give his mama credit too, because one thing about his mama, she know game recognized game, because she screened them friends, and that was a good thing. Now, like I said, the backbone, Brandon Cox, I got to give her a lot of credit, because we was too young at that time. I'm just getting into high school, and his mama was getting ready to come to high school. Okay, at the time, and we knew each other from the hood and skating. That's what I did: basketball and skating, and swimming. But I kept myself busy though, you know, and from where I grew up then, I wouldn't change anything, because there ain't nothing but good memories. And then my brother used to come up fishing all the time at the lagoon, but he always come over and check on Brandon all the time. You should tell me.
Uncle Neil.
You know, Uncle Arnell. But it's something. I'm just thank God, and I thank God for what he's done now, and I thank God for what he's about to do in his life and mine. It's 9 siblings. One of the daughters is right over there, Michaela. I want to make sure she's in the.
She Facebooking.
Yeah, she Facebooking right now. Yeah, but and all the other kids in school and doing their own thing, you know. And everybody's been cool. You know, I thank God I never had to go to nobody police station, nobody jail. I didn't have to do none of that. So I know I've been blessed. Because I got some friends going through putting up houses for these lawyers. But I tell my kids every time, you do the crime, you're going to do the time. And I see you when you get out the lane visiting nobody, no house, no jailhouse. I'm not doing that.
Tragic.
Because you make your own decision. You make your own decision. Whatever you make your bed, you lie in it. But thank God that I have not had to go through none of that. And thank God for this game of basketball. Because if it weren't for that game of basketball and skating, I could have been in all kinds of mess. But then again, too, my father was a Cook County Sheriff Sergeant, so he didn't play. He didn't play. Arthur Perry Jr., he did not play. Man, he always say, God first, family next. And be a role model for your family. Because, and one thing he always remember, whatever you do, Butch, have good credit and keep your word. I never forget it. Keep your word, because the word is all you got. So if you're going to do something, like I tell him, you do something, do it. Do it. You know, but I thank God for him. I thank God for all my children. I thank God for his mother, grandparents. I thank God for my wife. Give a shout out to my wife, Tiffany Perry. Yeah, Sean, Skylar, Jada, Dominique. I got so many.
Tisha, Kiki,
Artisha,
Angel.
I got a football team, to tell the truth. I know if I ever the good Lord take me, boy, they ask the Perry family to stand up, they lie to do the wave. I'm telling you. But I thank God for family, and family is all about love. Love, that's what we all about, love. And I just want to continue to do what he need to do. And shout out to Brandon's fiance.
Rome, I love you, baby.
You know, ever since she stepped in the picture, the man, I ain't seen nothing but teeth. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So
She definitely gonna be laughing.
I thank God for her to keep the happiness, cause to survive in this world, you gotta have happiness, and you gotta have somebody to do things together. Because surviving in this world, you need somebody to walk with you. Because the comedy is so crazy out here. You gotta focus, man. You gotta focus and do what you need to do. And I just thank God. Did I mention Jada?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't want to miss out to my little babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the names. We got you. We heard all
Yeah.
that. Oh, no.
I'm going to tell you something was good. I don't even know if I told you. Skylar and Jada. That's Bruce and Twosome. Jada is the baby. Skylar is up there. She in high school now. And they had a spelling bee.
Yeah.
So I go to the spelling bee. I'm sneaking in on them. Because I know they'll get nervous. And come to find out the whole school, them two had to go heads up one-on-one. And far as a parent, that was cool. That was really cool. And I tried to get you to come, but you always busy. We had to call you NBA. You so busy. But they went at it. But Skylar ended up winning. And Skylar said she really didn't want to win. Because she wanted Jada. She wanted Jada to get it. So yesterday, she ended up, I said, you gonna get in the spelling bee? She told me no. Come to find out she did get in, and she came in third. I know why? Because she didn't study. I know she did.
Right.
So she gonna come in with her hand out. Because I told her, I said, if you get in it, I'm gonna give you some cash.
Right.
She come in ahead and tell me she done went in. Nah, I don't know. I wasn't there because I always support. I'm always at the school and everything else. But one thing about Brandon, he remind me of me so much, man. It ain't funny, boy. See the stuff he do, I just laugh to myself because I know what you on, Doc. But he pop up every now and then because he like me. I used to go. But sometimes I say to him, stop and say, kick with your folks sometime. I know you're busy, never too busy for your folks. Just to say a hello, howdy. And shout out to my mother, Doris Hopper. And my father, Arthur Perry Jr. You know, it's just the idea that we want to teach our kids to try to stay narrow and have a goal. Always have a goal. When you reach that goal, then you can look back over your life, what you've been through. God is always in the business. Always in the business. And I thank God for all my kids. You know, I got some lawns, boy. I got a lot of them out here, but Daddy's always there. I'm just a phone call away. And some of them married. Thank God, because when they said I do, I was through. I was through.
All right, man. So there y'all go, man. Y'all have Pops on here. Y'all got the knowledge for the game of basketball.
Yes, sir.
Put the ball in my hand, this man right here. So y'all been hearing all the past episodes. So now you got it in the flesh right here. So thanks for watching. It's the day in the life of Brandon Cox. All right.
Peace. Man.
Let off, stack that check up, go fuck you some off, ooh 30K or better, hold the sleeves up, this off-white flannel 30,000 niggas hating on my YouTube channel. Granny kitchens, lake views for the therapy. Niggas, bitches come through and take care of me. Ain't gon' let up on these niggas to the death of me. We ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up. We out here in the field, nah, for real, for real. We ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up. We out here in the field, nah, for real, we ain't gon' let up.
Backwood Jones. With whatever, I do it better. Ducking rats, I'm in the trap, checking the cheddar. I remember when I used to think that X was just a letter. Told that bitch that I'm a king and I ain't looking for Coretta. Not right now. I'm smoking gas, I'll never let up. I've been out here paper chasing just so I can run the checkup. I'm a star, but they don't see me back to back. It's me and TT bitches know I keep the green and lay the pipe, call me Luigi. Old used to tell me, young, and follow my advice. Hit the corner, then they hit me with a jab like Winky Wright. I've been ballin' with the pros and niggas still with Fisher Price. Cut off the lights, you gon' see the neck filled with ice. What you talking?
We ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up. We out here in the field, nah, for real, for real. We ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up, we ain't gon' let up. We out here in the field, nah, for real, for real. We ain't gon' let up.